my lovelies, welcome to my channel, Angela Serendipity Art Journal. I'm here today to work with my IEEBEE company supplies that they send me to work with. They send me the washi that you see here, and this is the box. And this is the belly band that came with it. These are the ephemera. And you see you get a ton of ephemera, and you get washi tapes, stickers, I'm sorry. And here is the company. And we are going to do, I'm going to show you, I'm going to use some of the ephemera, some of the stickers, some of the washi that I'm going to put here on the side to have some room. But I also going to use some other products. What I'm going to where I'm going to work with, I'm going to use my little We Are Memory magnetic cutting board, my little We Are Memory paper trimmer, and also I'm going to use a bullet journal that I'm going to start, and this is my celestial bullet journal that I'm going to be working. So I have everything here. I already picked 3 of the washis, so I'm going to move the other ones out of the way. I am going to use some wax paper to actually put it in here to avoid any others on my pages to get. So I have a little clip here. Have my little clip there. I will put this up to the side. What else I'm going to be using? I'm going to be using gesso, clear gesso. You can use any gesso you want. I might be using some of the liquid acrylics in color purple. I'm going to use my pen art decoupage varnish and glue. I'm going to use some pasta scultura, the mixed media stamperia, a stencil, and some paint. So let's get started, and some of the washis that I picked. So let's go to the table and see what I can do. Oh, and I will be using also the Distress ink, the oxide ink, Lost Shadow, Hickory Smoke, and Black Soup. And for that, I will be using my my brushes. And you're going to need a spatula and a brush to use the media, to be able to use, and a splatter. So I am gonna put some background music and work on the project. lovelies. I finished my final product, and I used my bullet journal to do an art journal, do a design on my page, on my bullet journal, and you can use it. The paper is strong enough. The main player in this was the IEEBEE washi tapes and their stickers, vellum stickers, and ephemera. I used everything, all the decoration is with that, and it's very eclectic. I love to work with my hands to get it dirty and all that. And I use some of the ephemera. Look, I have here to do another. I will do a simple one, but I want to show you, and you remember the washi tapes that comes in the very pretty box, and all the information will be below. There's a affiliated link where you can get 10% off, and I will get a commission. And there is the link of the store if you want to go to the store and use my code Angela, all in capital letters, and get a 30% off your order. The things I used first was I prepped my paper with clear gesso. You can use any clear gesso that you have. This is transparent. This is one of my favorite. To color, the inks I used were usually hickory smoke, oxide, and I always used my Black Suit Distress ink to etch mine. I use my brushes. I use my little finger dabber to the edges I always have with me because it's very saturated. I use the liquid acrylic from the color purple from Alchemy. I use the pasta sculptura. Pasta, this is like a mixed media. It's like a paste, a white paste from Stamperia. I use this for my splatters. I use this. This is ink, a pearlescent ink that my friend got me from Japan, and I love it. It gives them that little glistening. She got me two, actually. She got me, this one is white, and this one is pearlescent. So I used some of the distress spritz, the fossilite amber, to give them that gold, since my tapes are gold foil. And use the stencil. I have to soak it in water and get all that stuff off. And regular glue. I use my Sweet Petunia little what is the brand? Oh my god, I forgot the brand. Nouveau glue. I love them. And now I will show you, this is the result of what we did. So here you see I used the stickers. Here is the sun. I used some stickers with it's Light Chaser, Radiate Love in all direction and embrace the journey. I use most of this. I use a little bit of drywall tape, and I use the spritz to just spray it when I was finished. I seal this with, I forgot to, so my paper will stay in place. I use my pen art decoupage varnish, and I use and it's not sticky, it's matte. So this is what I made. This is one of my gonna go in my journal of the Celestial, and I hope you enjoy. And if you have any question, feel free to comment below, and check all the stuff, all the link of all the supplies that I use from IEEBEE will be here. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to work. It was very fun. The stickers are there even. I didn't have to put any extra glue or anything. I forgot to cut that little piece. They work like magic. And the ephemera, even with the stuff, fantastic. So thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments and what you like the most about this. I like to get in my hands dirty with all the mixed media stuff, and also using the products that are a very good quality, and you have a good variety to use with. Thank you, and I see you soon in another video.